Natasha, your file looks fantastic. A technical proficiency is off the hook here. I mean, you just drilled it. You nailed it. Really, really good job. Um, so we have 8 by 10 at 300, right? We have all of our layer masking intact. You've got multiple adjustment layers clipped to the layer that they're adjusting. Everything's targeted perfectly. Great layer structure. All your layers are named. Very, very organized. You've got 2 dedicated labeled repair layers. Outstanding. And you've got this nice effect on the type Terrible Toys Todd. One thing I would recommend is this Terrible Toys Todd here. Let's go in here, and I'm just going to go into my move tool. I want to move that a little bit. Oops, that's the wrong layer. How do we get to that layer? Yeah, something weird is happening here, but I want to get to. Let's just see what's going on here. Okay, I think I see it. Let me just try this one more time. Yeah, okay. So I've got the picture in the background, right? And I'm just going to move it over a little bit because you couldn't see the T before. So if I just move that over a little bit, now the fire is within all of the letters, so we can see it. It's now visible. So I would recommend you do that. You also had another question. But I couldn't figure out how to get the top part of the train to look darker without messing up the color of the rest of the train. It's really easy. Let me show you. Now you've got some adjustment layers on that train, so you should expect those to interfere with some things. But let me just turn those off. And yes, we can see right here where there's some pixel damage. I'm not real sure how or where that came from, but I'll be able to demonstrate this technique. So what you want to do is this: is you're on your train and you're saying that you want to affect part of the train by darkening it, but not the rest of the train. You can do that with an adjustment layer, and you work on the adjustment layer mask. I don't know if you've noticed, but adjustment layers come in with a mask, okay? And you can use that mask. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to bring my tools in right over here. And then what I'm going to do is come over here on the train layer, and I'm just going to create a new adjustment layer. Let's just use a levels adjustment layer. Okay, so here's our levels adjustment layer. It's already clipped. If it wasn't clipped, you would clip it. So what I can do now is just go to my properties, and I want to show you what happens if I just slide this to darker. The whole train changes, right? Except for whatever areas you had repaired or whatever you have done there. That whole thing changes, right? Well, we don't want that. We only want part of it to change. So if you want the whole thing to be darker, or if you just want part of it, like you said, part of it to be darker, we'll go like this. We'll just go like this. We'll pump up so I can get that really dark, right? Then we'll go into the layer mask, click that layer mask, and come to the gradient tool. Now you've got black and white set to your background color, so what you can do is come in here and release that portion of the mask, but keeping it at the top. Do you see what I'm saying? There we go. So it's here, but not down here. See what I'm saying? So see that? It keeps that part dark, darkens it up a little bit, but you can gradate that adjustment. And that's why adjustment layers always come in with a layer mask. Okay, fantastic job. So let me see. I don't think oh yeah, just the only thing I have is for you to move the flame so that all the letters are visible. Other than that, I think you're just about ready to go here. Try that adjustment layer with the layer mask. See how that works out for you. Use that gradient technique. Okay, great job. Any questions? Let me know. Thank you very much.